Welcome back to Good Day State Line. You can't do homecoming week without photographers. We have Elizabeth and Christopher here with me tonight. We're going to talk about their awesome photography lives and businesses. Two businesses who can you work together because you do other stuff together because you're married. Yeah. Welcome Elizabeth from ellAdele Photography and Christopher Tyson, Tyson Photography. So glad to have you guys here
Thank you for
tonight. I feel like I knew you before you were married.
Yes.
I feel like I've known you guys for a long time, so I know that you have such a great story. So can we start there, please?
Sure.
All right. You guys go for it.
I have to start first. So we actually met in 2011. We both worked at Lowe's. I was the paint and home decor girl, and he was in flooring.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's the common answer.
Yeah, so I had just dabbled in photography. It wasn't something that I thought about doing full time, or it just was for side thing.
Sure.
And I walked up to him one day because everybody at work, they were like, yeah, he's a photographer too. I was like, okay, cool, but I was told to stay away from him because he wasn't nice.
Oh.
So I was like, okay, whatever, I'll just go introduce myself. So I walked over and was like, hi, I'm a photographer too. And so he looked at my stuff and he was like, okay, you're not really a photographer. And I was like, oh.
You enjoy photography. You're not a photographer.
Yeah. So
Well, hopefully that's changed at this point.
I mean, yes, I'm better than him.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And so I was kind of like, okay, well, if I'm not a photographer, then what do I need to do to become a photographer? So he kind of guided me into equipment, and then he asked me to second shoot for him. So I was his full-time second shooter in 2012, 13, 14, and then I went full-time on my own in 2015.
Very, very cool. So your businesses work together when you need to, right? If you both are available, do you ever work together? Or?
It's more of like if we want to.
Okay. If you want to. Oh, I like that better.
We have a family, we have kids, so sometimes, especially when we're busy, if we have a Saturday off, the other person, like, you're on your own.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay home and enjoy my Saturday.
Yeah. But, like September for me, I had 7 weddings in September, just in September. And he had some Saturdays available, but he didn't second shoot for me because it was September. Why would I have him second shoot on a day that he has off? So.
Well, and it gets pretty tiring, right?
Oh, it does.
It does.
Yeah.
After shooting 7 weddings in September, I kind of just wanted to crawl into a hole.
Well, we're glad you crawled out of that. October now. Of course, we've been showing some of your photos, of course, so they're incredible because you now are a great photographer.
Thanks.
You got it down. And you actually do more than just wedding photography, right? You do a couple different things.
Yes, I do boudoir as well. So I have a private space in my studio downtown Rockford.
Very cool.
That has white walls, white floors, white everything, and it's so bridal and so beautiful. So I do that, but you do more
I
stuff
do
than
not do that.
That's okay.
I do weddings and then also some commercial work.
Very cool.
Mainly a lot with Hilton Corporate lately, last couple of years. And I took the official photographs for our new Embassy Suites that's downtown. So if you go on their website, all of those I took.
That's so very, very cool. So we had wedding week last week, I think, 2 weeks ago. It seems like the days are flying by really fast.
Yeah.
And a lot of our wedding vendors explained how you got to book ahead. That's true for everything in the photography world, no matter what the event is, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So what are we looking at this point as far as how
there's
far in
booking ahead, and then there's coming out of a pandemic where all of our 2020 weddings got pushed into 2021, and then even those 2021 ones got affected into 2022, so it's going to be really rough for a few years right now. And we are both trending much higher bookings for next year than we ever have before.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
It is. It's also a little intimidating looking at how much you have on the plate already.
Right.
Yeah.
But that's so cool. And what a great ability to have to take these incredible photos, because at the end of any sort of big event, I mean, sure you have the memories, but you have the photos.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah. The
And that's what
photos
you
mean
have.
a lot.
And that's such a big deal. So if we want to contact you for any of your services, where do we go?
You go to my website, www.ellAdelephotography.com. It's spelled really weird. ellAdele is one word, even though it sounds like 2.
Where does the name come from?
So my first name, of course, is Elizabeth, and my middle name is Adele, and I had a friend in high school that called me Ella. So when I was 18, I was like, okay, let's come up with a name. I didn't want to have my last name.
Sure.
So sorry, I didn't want to have.
That's quite
Well,
right.
it's different then.
I see how it is.
So I took Ella and Adele and smushed them together.
I like it.
The state of Illinois, when I LLC'd, they called me at least 7 times just to make sure it was spelled correctly.
Yeah.
Because A is capitalized and no other letter is. And so they were like, your name is spelled differently. You know that there's no capital letters except for the random A. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Like, I got this.
And then they called me multiple times after that. So that's where you find me.
Okay. And Christopher, where can we find you?
See Tyson Photography. I saw it up on the screen there.
Yeah.
Mine.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have as an amazing story behind mine.
Kind of
Just
someone
T
else.
and then
Someone else named you.
Tyson. Yeah, kind of. Pretty much. Yep. Lean into who you are.
Right. Well, it was so nice to have you guys on, and good luck with your upcoming projects.
Thank you.
The long list.
Thank you.
Yes.
Coming up next on GDS, it's Spirit Day. We are making mocktails with Jessie, a math teacher from East High School. Don't go anywhere.